BXB. It's in the game!
Hi guys, Joel here from BXB Games. Today I'm taking a look at Deep Rock Galactic, which has just come out on early access on the Xbox One and PC, developed by Ghost Ship Games. So what is Deep Rock Galactic? Well, Deep Rock Galactic is a game where you and up to 4 of your friends play dwarves who go mining in procedurally generated caves filled with various bugs and monsters. The aim of the game, well, literally you're sent on these expeditions, missions. Missions want you to go into these procedurally generated mines to collect certain types of a set amount of a certain type of resource. And you have some bonus objectives to collect certain amounts of flowers and mushrooms and other things that you might find in these caves, these mines. So what you've got to do is you've got to, from your point of drop off, edge your way forwards, dig your way through walls. You're trying to traverse between these big cavernous chambers interlinked with these tight corridors, and find the resources that you need to mine. So the game supports solo and co-op. Solo mode's a bit of a letdown. Well, letdown, it's not that fun. It's a bit lonely. It's great for learning the basics of the game and perhaps trying out one of the sort of different character classes in the game, but the game's real strength is in co-op. That's where you want to be playing it. Get your friends together, get online, get in a party and play this game, because this is where it really shines. So you're going into these mines. The further you proceed into these mines, the more sort of the resources you'll find, but you'll also start encountering more bugs. Now bugs you'll generally find around, but you sort of make enough noise, you start collecting enough resources, they'll start attacking you in waves, at which point you need to dig in and you need to deploy anything you have to help you, like gun turrets or anything like that, to try and destroy them. Now, it's worth rewinding a bit and talking a bit about the different character classes you get. They have different abilities. They're all quite complementary. No character class can, you don't need to each play one of the different roles. Each character, for example, can dig through walls. They can carve their own paths. It's just certain character classes are better at doing it than others. So you've got the engineer, he has turrets, he can build platforms. You've got the gunner, who's all about combat. You've got the driller, who's about drilling his way through walls, and the scout, who's about scouting ahead and looking for resources and things like that. So yeah, that's really about it to the game. I mean, it's got this kind of nice visual style. It reminds me of these sort of, it's not quite flat shaded, it's slightly textured, but it reminds me of flat shaded games from the late 80s, early 90s, those really early polygon based titles. The audio's okay, nothing to shout home about, it works, it's complementary. And yeah, there's not really much else you can say about the gameplay in this. It's works pretty well for an early access title at this point in time. We're playing it over the past couple of days. I've only really encountered a couple of issues. One being that the procedural generation sometimes comes up with some very interesting problems for you to have to solve. For example, the sort of defined route to the next cavern, usually marked by sort of mud blocked tunnels, may appear quite high up on the ceiling, for example, or the extraction ship, which you'll need to call in when you're ready to leave the mine, may well appear somewhere where the entrance is blocked until you can drill out enough rock to get to it. But other than that, it worked really well. Matchmaking was pretty straightforward. We were in games pretty quickly, and other than getting pretty lost in these dark caverns, it was really good fun. And that's this game's real strength. I don't think it particularly does anything that fantastically well in sort of any of the genres that it's kind of mashing together that have inspired it. But what it does do is it blends them together in a nice recipe that does actually make for some good fun gameplay. And I'm interested to see where they'll start taking it from here. I mean, the developer has some plans. The hub world's got some sealed off areas which hint at new things to come. Things like achievements, and to keep you sort of going in the game, there is sort of equipment. You earn credits for completing these missions. That, coupled along with collecting rare materials, allows you to upgrade your equipment, make your character slightly better, and that unlocks missions that are more harder. So you'll get greater rewards, I assume, as we go forwards. Yeah, I'm not really sure there's much else I can say about this. If you're in for something that's co-op, good fun, and has destructible environments, then I think this is well worth checking out.
Retrieving escape pod.
BXB. It's in the game.